Howdy there, everyone. My name is Rabbit. A snake that sheds its skin is still a snake. And welcome to episode number 39 of our Legend of Legaia 100% walkthrough. In our previous episode, we didn't actually do too much. I spent a considerable amount of time sharing with you guys changes that took place off camera, but what was kind of cool is we were able to upgrade everyone's equipment, so we are all looking fabulous when we head into battle, and we're a little bit stronger for it. Plus, we've gained quite a few levels, so I feel as though the upcoming confrontation shouldn't be too rough. Of course, as I say that, watch it be a total nightmare. But I was beginning to share this with you guys in our last episode that I personally never found this upcoming boss fight to be that big of a deal for me, at least compared to Berserker. Am I the only one who Berserker just always wrecks me? It's just always like, damn Berserker, if you're gonna fuck me this hard, at least buy me dinner. I hate Berserker. That fight is like the trolliest of trolls. But, you know, I'm sure everyone's experience just happens to be a little bit different, just depending on where your levels are and your fighting style. I admit that I don't utilize my items as much as I should, so that could make certain fights, I want to say, more laborious than they need to be, but I don't know. That has always been me. I am an item hog. I just get really paranoid that, oh, but what if I need these for something more important? But I'm working on it, fam, so no worries. But we're actually doing really well, I feel, so there's not really too much that I regret so far. But don't worry, there's still time. I never get my hopes up too much. And yes, there is another level. Noah's got it. So this is really wonderful. Basically, everyone will have gotten 3 levels by the time that we reach the end of the fire path, which I am trying to hear. Okay, and if we come over here and open this up, we get a Golola mace, which is great. The more stuff we get to sort of update our crew, the better. And yes, so let's see, that had attack 30, and this is 38, so that's wonderful. Let me not forget to arrange here. Perfect. Okay, so let's head out. And then we are going to go left from here. Oh, Stone Lizard. Are you from Colorado, brah? What are you stoned for? Oh my goodness. So, I've shared with you guys before that I don't do anything, even though we live in Colorado and it's legal here, but my husband does enjoy marijuana, and it's really funny because he's looking at doctoral programs and like a second master's at other schools. We're wanting to get out of Colorado, and one of the things that he lamented to me was, damn, but if we leave, I can't smoke weed for like with no issues or worries anymore. I thought it was funny, personally. Like, out of all the things to be worried about with a big move, is that he won't be able to get access to marijuana easily. It just made me smile. He is so funny. But then again, there are a couple other states where it's legal. It's not just Colorado, but I don't know if we should factor that into our choice of where we move. He naturally feels otherwise. And it's understandable. I totally get where he's coming from. Alright, guys, let's keep on rolling. I feel like Gala should get another level kind of soon. Maybe not. Okay, how do I get into this bad boy? From this way. So if we run over here and open this up, we get another healing flower. Yay! It's a bit lackluster after getting that Gala mace, but, you know, that's cool with me. Alright, let's keep on rolling. And here is a save in case you want to use it. I would recommend... Yeah, I would definitely recommend doing this. I mean, I guess you could argue that it's not that big of a deal since you literally just saved not too long ago at the surface, but this will save you a little bit of time, and you won't have to worry about redoing any grinding that has taken place so far. So I'm just going to quickly do it and continue heading down. I don't know what it is guys about this track, but I actually, as a random aside, don't like the music here that much. What do you guys think about it? Vaughn, no good. The lava is blocking our way. We can't go any further. Vaughn, we can use this. We can climb this and get across. No, you're a little too brave, girlfriend. This would not be me. Wait, Noah, don't go by yourself. She's so happy about it. I love how ecstatic little simple things make her. Whoa, wee! Vaughn, Gala, this is awesome. Vaughn, it looks like there's no other way. Vaughn, what are you waiting for? Hurry, let's go. All right, girl, let's do it. I don't know how safe this actually would be. I mean, I feel sorry for the people in Underground Octam, but I don't know if I feel sorry for them enough to warrant me riding a rock on lava. Like, really? I guess it works, though. Okay. So I want to take a minute to talk to you guys about something. I'm sure you're looking over there and you're like, oh, there's a chest, woohoo, let's party, let's grab it. But no. This is one of the few times where the game, I shouldn't say one of the few, the game has definitely trolled us a couple of moments so far in this LP, but this is one of those moments where I really would encourage you to not get the chest, because what it does here in the fire path, and I will never understand who thought to do this, and I'm sure they thought it was hilarious, and it's kind of funny, I guess, if you know, but if you don't know and then you find out later, it will annoy you. But basically, this is one of those moments where it is highly encouraged that you hold off on grabbing these chests. So there are a couple of them that are going to do this, but obviously there's just one right here. But I'm using plural because we will see another one that has the same situation. So basically, what it's like right now, if we open this chest, I think this one has something like a phoenix or like a healing bloom, some sort of like trash item that you don't really need right now. However, if you wait until later, specifically if you wait until after you've defeated the boss, you will find waters in a couple of these chests. What the fuck am I talking about? Chests is not even a word. Chests, you guys. So yes, if we hold off on grabbing this bad boy, it will turn into, I think this one's a life water, maybe it's a magic water. I can't really remember, but just don't grab it right now. Avoid the chests. And the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is this is a good point to kind of run around and dig around because there are new cereal awaiting us. This is called Golola. It always reminds me of Gola's Island. Have any of you ever seen that or heard of that before? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Either way, we want to spend some time trying to capture these bad boys. So I'm only going to make you guys watch one fight of me doing this. Oh my god, I don't even know if I have. Whatever, we'll focus B. Somebody had better capture this fucking thing or I will not be happy. Oh yeah, I can do two. That might be overkill. So let me do A and then Gala. Thunder Punch. It doesn't really matter which one you do. You'll go last either way. So I'll let you guys see this fight, and then I will pause the camera naturally until everyone has one. And then we'll finish up this area, and it's gone. Okay. It's gonna be one of those, you guys. Nova, is this you? Come on, Don. Ooh, he didn't kill it. Okay. Gala, this is all you, my boy. Come on. Yes! He got Gola's Island. Gola's Island. What was it? Ginyu was the little, like, was it a tadpole or a frog? Do you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about? Or do I sound completely out of my mind right now? I'm calling chess Chelsea's and I'm like singing an old shitty show's theme song. What is my life right now? Okay, you guys, so before I go ahead and pause, I just wanted to show you the information for Golola. It does spinning flare, which attacks all enemies, and I will make sure that you get a chance to see it in battle. Well, you know what? Let's get into one more fight together, and then I'll pause and I will make sure you get a chance to see it, because knowing me, I will forget, you know, and then you'll be mad at me and say, Rabbit, you didn't show us Golola and you promised you would, and I don't want that to happen, my friends. And I love it. There's 2 of them again. I will go ahead and start with this thing. It shouldn't kill them. It's level 1. You know what I mean? If anything, it'll just make it to where Vaughn and or Noah should leave this fight with one of these. We'll see how it goes. I like the design for these. It kind of reminds me of a centipede, but with no legs, and it's floating. I think they really did a good job with most of the Sarah designs. Some of them are kind of weird, like Zenwar. I think Zenwar's cool. It's definitely creepy, but it's a giant hand, so I guess you could argue really design team or dev team or whoever oversaw this. But I think Golola is pretty cool. There hasn't really been a Sarah that I've been like, what were you thinking? Unlike some games where you just really can't help but feel like, why would they ever do this? Alright, we're already set to go. You'll go after A, you'll go after B, and Gala, you just get to chill. Gala definitely needs to learn to chill. He's a little too much of a hard ass. Get it, get it, get it! Oh no! Vaughn, why? We'll see. Will Noah be lucky? Yes! Oh my god, you guys! We've gotten a Golola each encounter. This is fantastic. So I actually might not have to be grinding that long. So Vaughn should hopefully capture this in 1 to 2 fights. But I don't want to make you watch me do that anyway. I just feel like that's a little too tedious. So be right back, and everyone should have a Golola. Alright, lovelies. That took a little bit longer than it should have, or should have been necessary, but whew, 3 fights later, Vaughn finally has a Golola, so we are good to go and ready to advance onward. Again, just as a final warning, if you want to go ahead and grab that chest because you don't trust me, go right ahead, but I'm telling you, it just has some bullshit in it. I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure it's a phoenix that's inside of there, but if you just hold off and wait, it will turn into one of those waters, either like a life water, magic water, wisdom water. It's one of them. I can't remember which one. Anyway, I'm done with this island, so do you wish to go on, or will you turn back? Let's go on. So that's good. You guys can go back and save if you really need to, which might actually be a good idea since it could possibly take you a long time to get the Gololas. It wasn't that bad. Vaughn's the one that ended up taking me the longest amount of time, but... what do we have here? So that's the asshole responsible for these earthquakes. What a D-bag. So you can engage the boss if you want to, but I want to run back here to show you something. There is another chest over here, and again, it is the same situation as that other one that I talked to you about on the island that I captured all the Gololas, that if you open this right now, it's going to be bullshit. This one's like a door of light, I want to say, but if you hold off, it will turn into a water as well. So I just wanted to point it out to you. For those of you who want to go ahead and grab this now, you can, but I wouldn't if I was in your shoes. Woohoo! Gala got a level, you guys! So everyone is at level 20, which is nice. That is literally right on time. So let's go ahead and heal everybody up. We are not looking super great. And I might actually just use Vera here to finish up Gala there. So we all should be at max HP right now, and our mana's not too bad, which is good going forward into this. So let's just run all the way back around. And again, if you want to save, this is probably a good opportunity to run back and do it. But I'm going to just be brave, and we're going to confront this douchebag named Xain, who says, "Don't interrupt me. I'm doing something important ordered by Dohati." Who the fuck is Dohati? And does he really think that we're just not going to say anything? "Didn't you hear me? I said I'm in the middle of something important. We can talk after I push over the stone pillar and kill everyone above us." You sack of shit! Why would you do this? Fuck you and fuck your master named Dohati. "Hey, you don't take no for an answer, do you? What on earth do you want?" "Hey, those Seru on your arms. Those are Rasaru, aren't they?" "You're damn right."
Oh no, just my luck. That means you guys are the enemy, right?
Yeah, fuckface. Did you think we were here to invite you to tea?
Alright, I'll fight you. All three of you, come at me at once.
Alright, Zane, bring it on, my boy. Well, you guys know how it goes with me. I like to save boss fights for a sole video, just so that we're not like cutting it in the middle. So we will go ahead and wrap up this episode here. But before we do, I just want to throw out there again, a lot of people really seem to express distress when it comes to fighting Xain, and there could be a number of reasons for that. From my recollection with fighting this guy, my biggest issue is just that he's very unpredictable, so you can't really know what to expect, sort of like with Zito, right? His battle confrontation was very easy because, I mean, he pretty much did the same shit over and over again, and it was very easy to counter. You knew what to expect going into it, and even if you didn't, you would learn pretty quickly because the fight itself was very standard, cut and dry, nothing too special or random thrown your way. That's not the case with Xain. He hits incredibly hard, and there's not really a way for you to know to prepare for anything, with the exception of he does have something called like Terrio Punch, I believe is what it's called, and he'll have a charge prior to that. So when he charges, my best recommendation for you would be to Spirit, just so that you take as little damage as possible from that Terrio Punch, but other than that, it's just pretty much braving your way through his bullshit and his hard hits. The last thing I want to mention about this guy is he does have close to 10k HP. I'm pretty sure it's more like 9,500, but as I've said before, I don't have all of their HP memorized exactly, so I'm just going to go with it being between 9,500 and 10,000, so, you know, that's about like a 500 health point difference, which is a turn for everyone, right? So that's pretty much all I want to say before we end this, just so that you know what to expect before we go into this fight. You're looking at 9,500 HP-ish and a lot of crazy random hits. So hopefully you're ready. We're all at level 20, so we should be good to go. So when we come back together in our next episode, we will go ahead and dive right into this bad boy. So thank you very, very much for sticking it out with me so far. My name is Rabbit. This is my 100% guide to Legend of Legaia, and I will see you very shortly in our upcoming video, my friends.